everyone. It's me again. I've been away for a couple of weeks, and now I'm back to correct the record. You see, my last video, called I'm Sorry, I had made right after receiving a notice that I was banned from Mauler server, and I had illegally recorded people against their will. At first I believed it. At first I believed that I was truly that stupid and idiotic and not caring. That I was really that dumb. That I was really just that simple. That same night, after having one of the most horrifically depressed episodes of my whole life, like, I have recently gotten over a depression, and I felt more depressed that night than I did the entire 5 years I had been depressed previously. But I got over it. I got over it shouting that I wasn't stupid, that I wasn't foolish, and that I was not a simple retard who just records people against their will like a retard. Here are the facts. I had asked people to record them twice. In fact, around in the beginning of the video, I literally tell them to inform the audience on what is happening. On top of that, also, why was it bad for me to record at that moment? Oh, so there are some people who showed up later I didn't ask. Well, that sucks. But you know, somebody had left a suicide note. Or what we at least thought was a suicide note at the moment. Am I really to be held accountable? To be said that I am doing something illegal and having pushed things too far, for posting a live reaction to what's going on with somebody we are all concerned about. I have been depressed for 5 years. Now, if you want to know what that is all about, maybe I'll explain that another way, but it has had a lot to do with bullying in a horrendous school I should never have been in. Anyway, like, I have valid reasons to care about Wolf. I did not want him to die. And I wanted to spread the word on what was going on with him. I wanted to help. I wanted nothing but to help. But instead, I got banned and accused of exploiting his mental state. I got accused of exploiting the word of the wolf's mental state by just posting 2 videos where all I do is talk about what the fuck's going on. And in my update video, I talk directly to people that are depressed, telling them to get help. The fact is here, is that this was an insanely disproportionate and extremely prejudiced, inconsiderate decision. And I know why it is. It's because there are many people on Mauler server who engage in groupthink tactics, whom are consciously willing to ignore an argument and use a label such as Nazi or alt-right to dismiss an argument in its entirety, rather than addressing the argument within itself on even ground, as many people will dogpile on the person who is thinking wrong. And the thing with me is that those tactics didn't work on me. So therefore, they were looking for a way to get rid of me. And they found a way through the situation with Wolf. They banned me under the guise of illegally recording people, while in reality, they just didn't like me and wanted me to get off the server. I did nothing wrong. And they just didn't like me, because bad man bad. It's really that simple. Anyways, I'm gonna be going back to the content I used to be doing before this. I've had more than enough of YouTube drama, and I would not want to deal with this kind of crap again. Although I probably will be, because I will always be thinking free. See you guys next time.
Alright, now, I was originally just going to end the video like that, but there has been some new news recently that I need to have in this video. Like, I figured out that it's not illegal at all to record people without their consent in the Netherlands. So, they have no reason, no legal reason or foundational basis to ban me whatsoever. I mean, to be honest, they didn't before, but certainly don't now. I'll also say that, as much as I don't want to, I'll probably make another video about the whole groupthink situation with Mauler's Discord channel. I don't like making videos like this because I don't like the whole "you're exposed" type of YouTube content. It always feels very petty and aggressive. And if you're any of the people who are on that Discord and you're watching this right now with some kind of community FAP or whatever, trying to pick apart what I say, look, you guys drew first blood. I'm just defending myself. That's all it ever was, and all it will ever be. Frankly, I'm so pissed off with Mauler's Discord that the only thing that would bring me back at this point would be Mauler apologizing to me in person. Speaking of which, Mauler, if you are watching this video, I would like to remind you, you once said,
"Honestly, if I ever get to their level of fame, I hope you guys hold me to a better standard than their fan bases hold them."
Well, I'm holding you to a higher standard now. Ditch these people engaging in groupthink. They may seem nice now because they're on your side, but believe me, if you do something to anger them collectively, they are going to chew you up and spit you out. I have recently seen your latest Game of Thrones video, and I think it was excellent. Especially the ending.
It doesn't actually matter if you two no longer give a single shit about this silly magical zombie and dragon show. It doesn't matter if you think you had better things to do. Millions of other people were waiting for a meaningful conclusion to their investment. They held their breath for these final episodes. So much inspiration, so much love turned to ash. There is no fucking excuse for this kind of incompetency. Storytelling has been a core part of the human experience since its inception. Through stories, we can teach the young and impressionable, we can caution the naive, we can inform the ignorant, or we can find meaning in the lives we live by watching how these people do the same thing. As they face fictional hardships and heartaches, we can learn how to face them for real. Shitty fucking writing is ruining all of that. Shitty fucking writing is damaging the majority of franchises that were once pillars of a generation of media. Shitty fucking writing is getting more and more common the more we say it doesn't exist. The more that we say that consistency in character, plot, world, and theme is entirely a preference, the more you can expect stories like The Last Jedi, X-Men Dark Phoenix, Terminator Genesis, The Predator, Alien Covenant, Ghostbusters 2016, Captain Marvel, and Game of Thrones Season fucking 8. There is no skill, only feels. Words that will kill writing as a craft.
It was very inspiring to watch, and I genuinely believe you are a force of good. But the company you've surrounded yourself with is mixed at best. I came into your server wanting to work my way up to maybe eventually even appear with you guys on EFAB and have fun talking about things I'm passionate about. But your community has systematically destroyed any love or passion I had. I realized I was literally better off on my own, lonely as I always have been, which is depressing. Mauler's Discord has been one of the most intensely negative experiences I've ever had in my life. And while you're probably not even listening to me, look, friend, you're gonna need to clean up your act, or else it's gonna be the death of your career. See you guys later. For real this time.